So we finally made it to a league that counts for the challenge. We're here, the League of Super Malaysia. What can we do with this team? Let's jump into the first games of the season, shall we? But yeah, we're here to kick off the start of a brand new season and our first season in this entire series in a division that we need to win for the challenge. So the challenge starts here and we go into it off the back of a pretty poor off-season, to be quite honest with you. Obviously, we mentioned a couple of players that we were losing already on pre-contracts. Harun, Mafan, Jumaat and Ahmed all leaving on free transfers. They just weren't interested in staying at all. Thiago Arabuena has gone out on loan to Guchin. Of course, our former team has gone out on loan to them for a season, and Zakaria also gone out on loan for a season. Thiago going out just because, we've got a limit on the foreign players, and he was the weaker of the three at the moment, so he does drop out. In terms of incomings, we've only brought in two. Razif Mod Ali, he's a 18-year-old winger or striker, Malaysian player. You see here, if we look at the star ratings based off the coach, he's very, very good. I like the look of some of his physical stamina, could probably do a little bit of work, but the pace and acceleration are very, very good for a player of his age at this sort of level. His work rate is off the ball, his technique, his dribbling are all pretty good as well for us. And then our final one was Rashid Yusuf, goalkeeper in on a free transfer, 19 years old. Again, another young one for the future. There for him, going to be a backup really this season. That is all we've done, basically. But the most important thing for me was Jonathan Dalera did sign a new contract. He signed on for 1 more year. It's probably going to be it. I don't think we can keep him for another year, unless we can show some serious improvement this season. It basically got to the final week of his contract, and I just kept trying. He just wasn't interested. And all of a sudden, it popped up that I was interested. So it's like, right, let's get this guy signed. Obviously, an absolute superstar for us, and remained at the club for 1 more year. There has been 1 game played already. Selangor beating Penang in the opening day 1-0. So we go into the season in 2nd place as things stand. If I could finish like that, this is the season preview. We are expected to finish bottom, 600 to 1 to win the league. We had a couple of interviews in the off season. One of them, Kuala Lumpur Rovers, approached us. We did the interview with them. That is part of the rules, we do the interviews, but they rejected us. And Kuala Lumpur themselves were looking for a manager. We applied for them. We had an interview. They chose Rafid Rashidi over me instead, which is a little bit annoying. Just a little bit. But that is how football goes. We are still here. There is the Scotland job available if you did want to switch. Of course, we are managing Eritrea as well at the moment. We don't really have any updates on them because they were out of the African qualifying before we took over. So we've just been playing friendlies the entire time. So there's nothing to report from them at all. But yeah, first games of the season. You see we've been unbeaten in the friendlies against affiliate clubs. We play Sembian and Selangor in our first 2 games of the season, who of course 2nd and 10th. So hopefully we can get off to a winning start. That second game might be a little bit tougher. We are away from home here. What can we do against Sembian? Go with the opposition instructions there. And do we keep Sukfili in? Or do we make a change? Obviously, Ramley is suspended, so he misses out here. Sukfili and Jose are both out as well, an injury and a suspension there as well, which is a little bit annoying. So yeah, I think I want to go with the team that I originally chose. Eurovac in goal, Sukfil, Zuki Philly at right back, Saad at left back, Ismail and Abdin in the centre of defence, Delira, Shyburn, Shawal, Modali, and as a man up top. So of course, Ikram Modali and Razif. Can't speak again. This is becoming a theme of this. So 8 changes from our last friendly game. Obviously, we've been rotating the squad around a little bit. We'll see what we can go and do. The opening day of the season here, of course, as a promoted team. The first goal will be crucial. Yes, I'm very hopeful of a good performance. Not a performance, a good performance. Team fit purple patch with a goal recently. It's got to be pleasing. Well, yes, obviously. I don't like seeing our team score. Nope. We are in the blue here. They are in the red. See who's going to get our first goal of the season, shall we? It is our throw-in. And Shyburn brings it down, turns, and it's blocked. It's cleared out for Ismail, who's got space to run into. Mod Ali crosses Aziman's header just wide of the post, and that was a chance there for us to take the lead. But promising move, especially that long throw. And looking at the stats as well, we are dominant so far. Free kick in a danger position, floated into our back post, and that has to be 1-0. It is. It's Abdin with the header from the free kick, the first goal of the season. And terrible defending, shocking defending. It's a free header. Goalkeeper's nowhere to be seen. It's a tap in, basically. Don't get me wrong, I'm very, very excited, but again, it's 3 AM when I'm recording this, so I'm trying to keep it down a little because of neighbours. But yeah, that's a fantastic start to the season. They are starting to have shots now and on target, but you can see with the expected goals, they're not really doing much at all. We are bossing possession as well, which is brilliant to see. We go into half time 1-0 ahead. We're doing well, keep it going, they're all motivated. We just need to stay switched on. We know that's an issue in this series. And according to this, we're top because the latest scores there are from the Liga Premier, not the Liga Super. There we go. So we are no longer top. We go second because of goals scored. Third, sorry, because of goals scored. And we're going to look at making a change now. We're going to take Delira off for Yashin because he's on that booking. Same with Abdin for Samat, and who else do we change? Do we take Shawal off for Ada? I think we do. So that is all 3 changes made. 15 minutes to go. We are still in the lead, but only a narrow 1-0 lead. We will go for a more long ball approach there. And are we going to come to the end of this game with our first win at this level? It's a late corner footer as Ada delivers. It's header clear. Ismail back to Ada. Shybun on the edge of the area. Is he going to hit it? He's not. He's going to find Yashin. Samat hits it. What a goal that is from Samat. That wraps up the game. 30 seconds ago on his debut. And look at this for a goal. I'm glad we got it behind the goal as well. Oh, it switched there, but Samat just rifles it off the bottom of the bar. It clips the post as well on the way over the line. What a goal that is. What a goal. What a start to the season. It's 2-0. And that is how you start the season in style. Come on. Like I say, it's first ever game at this level. And if we continue playing like that throughout the season, we're going to be in pretty good form up there, you know. Keda's team that's top is, of course, the team that we completed this with last season. We completed Malaysia with them last season. So a little bit of a rival for us there. Samat scores on his debut. And what a goal it is as well. Going on as that 75th minute sub and showing what he probably should be starting. Thiago playing for Kuchin, played for 90 minutes, average game for him. We sit in third place after 1 game. Of course, it is only 1 game. There's still 21 more to go. Plenty of football to be played. And next up is a test against Selangor in the second part of this episode. So just a couple of things before we get into this episode. First of all, thank you so much for the support on this series so far. The numbers, the views, the likes, the comments, the subscription numbers are more than I could have ever imagined. So thank you very, very much. Out of the 550 people that have watched in the past 2 weeks, so the past 28 days, 60% are not subscribed there. So if you are new here, you do keep finding your way back to watch more videos, please do subscribe so you can find them a bit more easier. And secondly, we are about to take charge of our 100th game as a manager. Of course, across 3 different clubs, we've had a sacking in there. We've jumped ships once, and yeah, well, I mean, we're now here at ATM. We've won 2 Pila Caribbean Malaysias with 2 different teams. We manage Eritrea as well, so it's not been a bad little spell to reach 100 games. Hopefully, we can go and see it with a win. I'm doubtful against Selangor. It's going to be a tough game. Eurovaj is in goal. Ramley returns at right back. Abdin, Ismail and Saad complete the back line. Shaiban, Delera in midfield. Shawal and Mod Ali on the wings. Jose returns behind Aziman. One thing about that final game, obviously Samat scoring an absolute screamer. One thing I didn't pick up at the time, he's a centre-back. That was a defender for finishing a 5, scoring a goal like he did, which is, yeah, fantastic. So let's go and jump into this second game. And no disrespect to last time out, but this is our first real test here. We are looking to build on that performance against Sembian, yes. Fixless has been fine. Mood is confident. And I'm not too keen on this kick clash. We are in all red. They are in red and yellow. Selangor. It's their attack first off. Corner delivered to back post. And Atram is completely unmarked at the back post to head home. 5 minutes into this game, it's the first setback of the season for us. Just look here, he's not even being marked at all. It's an easy opportunity. It's a tough header. He's got to go right back across the goalkeeper there, but we can't be giving them that much space. And they're on the attack here again. Towards the back post again, and it's Atram once again heading over the bar this time, and we are going to attempt to take care of him straight away. Atram, let's get someone time marking him at all times. And the ball towards the back post has found Atram again. It's off the bar this time. Cleared out. Another corner. There's a lot of pressure coming here. It's Atram off the line this time from Saad. Aziman potentially with a counter-attack. He's brought down. That's going to be a booking, surely. But yeah, Atram is tearing us apart at the moment. Let's see what happens with this throw-in. Ramley. Shawal loses out. Modkoli just holds it up on the edge of his own area. He looks forward for Atram, of course, brings it down. They're working the ball well here, and they've got the pace on these wings, but we get back at him here. Abdul Halim, a little turn, pulls it across, and Et Ung has scored to make it 2-0. And we are sinking without the trace here. This turn, just far too easy to get away from Ramley. It's a beautiful low drilled cross in. It's 2-0 after 20 minutes. Not ideal. Not ideal. We're having more possession, we're just not having the chances. And do you know what? I think because we're having more possession, I'm going to go attacking. I'm going to see if we can create something in this second half. I'm going to tell them it's been terrible, because it has been. I'm not going to make any changes yet. We're going to encourage them straight out of the half, but I'm looking at Shawal to potentially come off. Nizik claims that throw in pretty easily, excuse me there. And he goes downfield, and Abdul Halim picks it up, crosses, headed down, Abdin, it's blocked, and he scores with the second effort. And now we need to make a change. Ada is going to come on there. Aziman is going to come off for Cristaldo. and Ishmael off for Samat. So all three changes made straight out of the break. I was being nice with them, not making the change at half time. It's tough there. Ishmael gets the block in, but it falls straight back to him. We're going to berate the players. We're going very attacking. We have absolutely nothing left to lose at this point, so we may as well go for it. Cristaldo can't win the header, but Delira does. Mod Ali, back to Delira. He's the sort of player we're looking at to take control and unlock these, along with Jose. Abdin out to Ramley. He's got a man out wide if he can find him. He does find him. Added to Jose. It's a poor shot. It's a poor shot in the end, really. But it's the first real chance we've seen from us all game. Let's demand more once again from them. See if we can get a final push for a goal at least. No. It doesn't look like we're going to get a goal. It looks like we're going to lose 3-0 here and be put well and truly back in our place after that first game. It is 3-0. Far from pleased with that. We just did not play very well at all. We controlled possession, but we just could not create chances at all. Disappointing result. I'm going to take blame for that one. I'm the manager. It's always my fault if we don't win. 63% possession, dominated it, but we couldn't get the chances off. I'm going to tell them they parked the bus. I'm going to go at their manager. Romney wasn't substituted. I made a decision. And yeah, I mean, that first game was pretty well. Cristaldo now hasn't scored in 23 hours. Apologies if there was a weird cut there. Apparently we stopped recording. I think we've got everything in there, but we are back. Yeah, so that's the first two games of the season. A 2-0 victory over Sembian, a 3-0 defeat to Selangor. Tough to swallow, really, but that is how things go. In terms of the next episode, I'm not sure when I'm going to come back. I'm thinking maybe PJ City and Kuala Lumpur Rovers at the end of April. We'll see what happens with the Cup. In the meantime, we should beat Perak, but we'll see who we get in the next round. First of all, but the aim is on Monday for PJ City and Kuala Lumpur Rovers. So if you have enjoyed this, please do hit that like button. Let me know down in the comments as well what you thought of this episode, what you think of this team, if you think we're going to stay up, where you think we're going to finish. Let me know down in them comments. As I mentioned before, this second game, if you do keep finding your way back here, or if you're brand new and you do enjoy what you see, please do subscribe. It really does help me out. I'm aiming to get to 50 subscribers before the end of the year. So a month and a half for another 12 subs. So if you are enjoying this and you aren't sub, please do sub. If you are enjoying it, you think friends might enjoy it, give it a share, please do. It really does help me out. But once again, thank you so much for all the support so far. We're back on Monday for the next episode. Thank you so much. See you then. Bye bye.